Hell yeah, soda
A bottle of
time.
soda. Great.
Nondescript soda. In what looks more like a beer bottle. I guess now do we go back to Fuller's and just, like, see what we find with the keys?
I bet this is a weighing scale. I bet this is a weighing...
Okay. It's like movies when they drink beer! Beer, yeah, exactly, Chicky. Alright, work time, have fun. Okay, Whisper. Oh, well. Okay, back on. Hope you have a good time at work and that it goes well and smooth.
I certainly don't need a bucket, nor a load. A water faucet. If Fuller had a garden he wanted to water, he could do it from here. But in Fuller's garden, you'd get pretty well nothing to grow.
Oh, hold on. Oh, these beers are just like, eh. Well, let's go upstairs.
The police seem to have left the light on. Or Fuller had another photo shoot yesterday, and the police didn't want to change anything.
Wait. So, yeah, there's a little Allen wrench thingamabobble on it.
Let's see what happens when I turn the key. Okay. So I've wound up the clock. Now I'm pushing the key in. Oops, it clicked. It sounds like it adjusted something inside the clock. What the? What's this then? This box was hidden in the clock.
Yeah, yoink. Carton.
Now let's see what's in here. Huh. 4 negatives.
Well, I know what we'd take this to. Yup. Alright, Fuller, we're gonna figure out your secrets and probably traumatize
Right,
ourselves in the
let's give it a go.
process.
I can move the transparencies around and turn them over. Let's see if I can arrange them in an order that makes sense.
Just let me be.
Why are they so faint?
I got a lot to say. I hope you don't feel no way. I hope you don't make the same mistakes when you blow the flame. You're kind of obsessive to me. You're kind of too strong on your feet. I can't say that I guarantee, but I know what you mean to me. I know for real. I know the deal. So please set me free. Just let me be. I know for real. I know the deal. So please set me free. just let me be.
Oh, here we go. That's... There we go.
Hey, 2482. The rows produce digital figures when arranged in the right order. I'm certain that's the code for the secret door. The negatives were Fuller's emergency memory aid.
So I'm guessing now that we know...
I bet this is a weighing scale.
Yes, Darren, very smart. But... The fuck was that noise?
Monument Valley in Utah.
Oh, there are rats in here. Okay. Hey yo, it's your boy, Chevalier. Welcome in, Chevalier. Welcome in. Also, I keep hearing something going, huh? And I don't like it.
That's a castle somewhere in Europe. Disney used it as the model for his Cinderella castle. That's a castle somewhere in That's a castle somewhere in
Okay. Oh.
I'm not gonna touch that thing again if I don't have to. I don't want to push my luck.
Yeah, it's not very obvious what it wants.
I bet this is a weighing scale.
So, like, yeah, it's a weighing scale. I'm pretty sure that's related to what I need to do, but...
I could easily puncture the plastic cap, but what should I put in it?
Oh.
I've drawn a little of the laxative into the syringe.
Well.
Nice. That's the laxative in the soda bottle.
Okay. We now have a laxative-laced soda, or whatever that gets us. What? I don't like that creaking noise. I kind of figured that, Chicky, but the problem is there's no 8. Oh, I really didn't like that. Like, it looks like there's only maybe 5 of these things at most. Fuller's office. Oh, his place is around the world.
A greasy map of the world. My World Tour is written next to it. A few places are marked. A greasy map of the world. The USA. A greasy map of the world. My World Tour is written next to it. A few places
So
are
it's
marked.
5 of them. So it's Arizona, Hawaii. I guess that one's probably Egypt. So Europe is last. Okay. Hint by hint, huh? Okay. We'll see if I'll need it in a moment. So, Arizona. Hawaii. I think, anyway. Egypt. Hey, anime, welcome in! Europe is last, so it would have to be Great Wall of China, and then Europe. Right? Yeah, there it goes.
That's got it. The clips are off and the screen's gone up. Okay, good. I don't understand it. The code has to be right. At least it sounded like it was. Something else can't be right.
I've been doing good. I'm sleeping somewhat better now that one of my assignments is done. Ugh, Darren too small, that he be.
A kind of scale, then it could measure Fuller's weight while he tapped in the secret number into this pad, and the door would only open when the two matched. Pretty well thought through for sure. For me, there's the problem that I have no idea how heavy Fuller is. I've got to find that out if I want to.
Alright, now we have to go back to the hospital. You're still there too. Assignment's done means life is good. Proud of you, doll. Thank you, anime.
Alright then. I'll take that heavy thing with me.
I didn't realize Fuller was capable of working for freaking NASA. Damn. Fucking right. But then again, a gooner will do anything if it means they can keep their secret porn stash secret.
I've forgotten something else. I should first divert the security guy's attention. All the racket's gonna be quite suspicious.
How do I do that exactly, Darren? Motherfucker. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's not exactly wrong. If someone finds the stash, you gotta defend it. I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I don't trust Fuller. Here, drink this soda and go shit your fucking brains out, you dickhead.
Hey, boss. You want a soda?
What do you want for it?
Nothing.
You just gonna give me a soda as a friendly gesture.
Exactly.
That's very... nice.
Oh, you're not... Oh. Now I feel
Perhaps
bad.
you could do me another favor. Can you keep watch here for a minute? I'll be right back. Real quick.
I thought you couldn't leave your post.
It's an emergency. I'll be back in a minute. Wait here.
Damn,
Okay,
that's a fast-acting laxative.
What was that about? Strange. Oh well, he's gone.
Now I feel bad, because you're just like, oh, that's nice. Damn. Alright.
Let's see.
And that's a fair point, Chicky. At least it isn't a sedative and a beer.
The buyer weighs about 53 pounds. Now I just need to weigh Fuller and his buyer. Alright, I can work out Fuller's and the buyer's weight together. That way...
Better than Samuel. Yeah, that's true.
348 pounds. 348 for Fuller with the buyer, minus 53 for the buyer makes 295 pounds. That's Fuller's weight, and that's what I gotta put on the scales. Perhaps a bit more. He wasn't wearing any clothes and had lost a lot of blood after all. I weigh nearly 198 pounds with clothes on, so I just need around another 99 pounds on the scale with me. I'm sure I can find something in the basement.
Don't move!
What the? Look, I didn't want to...
What are you doing? Trying to poison me, huh? That ain't gonna work on me.
Me? Poison you? What makes you think that...
No one has ever offered me a drink. And someone like you, of all people, bring me a soda.
Yeah, well, I thought you were thirsty.
Yeah, sure, junkie. You want to steal medication, huh? Or equipment to make some money, don't you?
That's crazy. I was...
The soda's poison, right? It's in the lab right now. And if it turns out you trying to poison me...
Yeah, well, poisoned...
You going to jail for this. You terrorist.
And you were missing your old boss and wanted to say goodbye to him.
Something like that.
Don't give me that crap. Breaking and entering? Larceny? We can lock you up for that.
Breaking and entering and larceny. According to the security guy, I'm a seriously dangerous terrorist.
He caught you snooping around, and that's bad enough. I understand that you want to help your girlfriend, but this kind of thing doesn't really help. When this gets out, and Dick's gonna make sure that everyone in town knows about his heroic act by tomorrow morning, then it's gonna look like you wanted to get rid of evidence, or something like that.
Can I go now?
Darren, I'm not against you, but keep your nose out of this. If we catch you snooping around again, you're gonna end up in the can, capiche?
Yeah, capiche.
Now get out of here.
I mean, Darren is literally doing
Yeah,
y'all's
sure
fucking
did.
job.
Make it clear to him the boy's harmless.
And I'm gonna continue where I left off. At Fuller's secret door.
Like, seriously. We're doing their fucking job. I can see why Dick lost his fucking job. Like, who looks at a person, this man who claims to be nearly 200 pounds soaking wet with his clothes on, is trying to steal equipment while actively weighing a body? One can say he's a bit of a Dick. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell the devs must have had a little bit of fun naming him that.
Okay, I'm missing about 90 pounds of additional weight. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, there's so much junk down here. We can use just about anything we need to get the weight right.
Wait, another few pounds ought to do it. I reckon that'll be exactly enough.
Time for McDonald's! Or just use boxes of junk, yeah. Yeah, we don't have time to, get fat off McDonald's.
That's it! At last. Now that the door's open, I'll get this junk out of the way.
So, as per Chickie's warning last week, apparently there's fucked shit in here. So, yeah, trigger warning. I don't know what the warning is for, but apparently it's fucked. Fuck, now I want Mickey D's. Shit. But I must resist. Oh, fuck.
Somewhere there's gotta be... Ah, here.
Oh god, what the
my
fuck?
God.
Oh great, so this is just Outlast 2.
Bastard.
Yeah, this is literally just Outlast 2, but with less blood and being far more subtle about it. Holy fuck. Oh god.
A camera tripod. An older model than the one up in the shop, but it's got the same mounting system. It's for Fuller's camera. He recorded it. The pig got it all on video. The bed's got a metal frame and a worn mattress. It's stained and moldy. No sheet, no pillow, just this grubby blanket. I don't want to know what went on here. I'm just afraid that I already do.
Yeah, this, it's not leaving a lot to the imagination. Holy fuck.
Like in a torture chamber, or something like that. Weird. That curtain looks like Fuller stole it from his mother. Old-fashioned, but in better shape than everything else here. What have we got here?
We'll fuck with that in a moment, because that's probably puzzle related.
Lots of little bottles of knockout drops. That's... Oh, God. I picked them up. Oh, Fuller's package, it clinked. I don't want to have anything to do with that. What would have happened if he still had some of that stuff when Angelina was here? Did he call her, perhaps? Did he want to lure her here and she might have defended herself but then it'd be self-defense. Angelina would have told the police that. Come on, stay concentrated. Angelina had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, considering we had that flashback, I'm not too entirely unconvinced that Darren hadn't done it in a sleep-induced frenzy. Like, maybe his uncle, Samuel.
The metal locker looks very old. Perhaps it's from a school or a sports club.
I don't want to know what's in here, but we got,
cupboard's locked. But there's no padlock and no combination lock on the door. There's gotta be some other kind of mechanism.
Ah, this thing.
A metal plate has been built into the wall. In the middle of the plate is a hexagonal recess.
No. The good news is the game is rated T for teen. Yeah, and this is like pretty dark for this.
This way he got his kicks from it all a bit longer. And he had evidence. There's no tape in the camera.
Brass ball.
There are these shiny golden balls on the bedposts. That must be brass. Wow, that really works. The ball simply plugged into the tube of the bedpost. A brass ball. Huh.
Oh.
Hexagonal metal bar fastened on the underside. Looks like it's welded on.
Interesting.
Something's happened.
Okay.
It's open, but I can't get excited about it. I don't want to see what's on these photos.
Darren, can't we just like go tell the cops? Do we have to click on this? Like, do we really? Do we, like, we have the sex torture room. I'm pretty sure we can just go to the cops and go, hey, this guy was fucked. Like, at that point, they probably would just write off his murder as, like, saving a prison room or something. I don't know.
There's only Mrs. Biber in these pictures, but there could be other pictures of other women, and therefore lots of people with a motive. That, along with the blackmail letter, should easily convince the police. Fuller was a blackmailer, and worse, there must have been dozens of people who wanted him dead. Dozens of people with a motive, unlike Angelina. I'll get her out of jail with this.
Understatement of the century, yeah? Right, I can just click this because this is also the cop station.
That's really interesting.
It's repulsive, and a damn good motive, right?
Indeed. But it doesn't mean that the Bibers have anything to do with the murder.
Of course not. Look, I guess your people would find even more in Fuller's secret room. Then you'll have plenty of suspects, all with good motives.
I've already sent some people over there. But all of this doesn't prove that it wasn't Miss Morgan.
But she had no motive.
Yes,
Oh.
she did.
Who the fuck?
That's him. That's the guy that followed me.
Nice that you came, Mr.
Reginald Borris is my name, Captain. I'm a private detective from England. I'm sure I can contribute a few things that will clear up this case quite considerably.
That's what we like to hear. We have a few questions for you as it happens.
For example, why you lured Angelina into a trap?
Mr. Michaels.
The important question is surely why? Why did Miss Morgan murder the photographer Fuller? Well, quite simple. She was also photographed by him. As you can see, not quite as revealing as the others, but I haven't got all of the photos. I'm sure your people will find other pictures that put it beyond all doubt.
What the? Those are mine! I shot those pictures of Angelina yesterday afternoon!
All right, calm down. What's going on here?
You'd better ask him. He must have stolen these pictures from Angelina's hotel room. These pictures have got nothing to do with it.
It's the same photo paper as the other ones.
And I got them from Fuller. He said he had lots more.
Oh, man. Lies!
Well, we'll see about that. Darren, go and get some fresh air. Calm yourself down. Mr. Borris, come with me, please. There are a few things we need to discuss.
Why, certainly.
And Angelina?
She stays where she is until we've cleared up this mess.
But
We'll get in touch when we need your help. Good day.
Yeah, I would be asking for some fucking ID from Mr. Borris.
This can't be for real.
You know, I believe you. You were right about Fuller, and there's something not quite right with this Detective Borris.
Then go in there, arrest him, and release Miss Morgan already.
It's not that simple. But it'll all become clear. In a few days, everything will be cleared up. Until then, you should just wait. And go visit your mother.
Wait a few days? And give this asshole time to get new evidence? Yeah, right. Next thing you know, he'll frame her for the Kennedy assassination. I'm gonna find out what game he's playing.
Good. But be careful. The end doesn't justify the means. You've already broken into Fuller's house. If you get caught doing something like that, you'll get it for real.
Then you'd better stay away from me.
And see, this is set after.
I've gotten the pictures from Angelina's hotel room. I should have a look around there, regardless of what the police think.
But yeah, this is set after Black Mirror 1. Black Mirror 1 took place in 1981. And this is now 1993. So this is quite a few years after. So melodramatic. I mean, to be fair, the girl he likes is being framed for murder. The dickhead who more than likely committed the murder is now here claiming to be a detective and is just lying every which way possible. And I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna try to kill our mom again. And Darren is also so much more emotional than Samuel. He really is. But then again, Darren was raised as one of us. He is a plebeian as the rest of us. Actually, I don't even know if that's the proper usage of that word. But, he is but a simple lad, a simple man. And the bougie folk don't always, like, show emotion. It's like they're too good for emotion. They gotta keep up a squeaky clean appearance or some shit like that. Well, go in. I think his AI movement was funky for a second there. Oh, right, we were supposed to go to the hotel.
Get lost, you damn critters! Get off my veranda!
The seagulls seem to like the veranda just as much as the hotel owner does.
I mean, it's a nice veranda. But it's okay, we'll settle on the roof, it's fine. No, I will not get off his veranda. It's my veranda now. My view. Hello, Mr. Porter.
Excuse me.
Yes, please?
Was this guy here again yesterday?
You mean the one who was asking about Miss Morgan? Yes, I saw him the one time through the window. He was headed towards town.
Where was he coming from?
I can't tell you exactly. Somewhere from around the beach, I'd say.
Well, can you keep your eyes peeled? I believe he's caught up in all this.
In the murder?
For sure. He was following Miss Morgan, and now he's framed her for the murder.
Well, what are things coming to? What kind of folks are running around in our lovely little Bitterford these days?
I like his tone of voice. He's so, like, nonplussed and chipper sounding all the time. Like, oh, what is happening to our little town? He just sounds so upbeat after just hearing about a brutal murder and someone being framed for it.
Do you know that Angelina's been arrested?
I can't tell you anything about that.
But you do know.
Look, Darren, this is a family hotel.
I understand. Can I have a quick look around in Miss Morgan's room?
Absolutely not.
Even if I were to let something slip out to the press?
I'm not going to be blackmailed. And anyway, the newspaper belongs to my brother-in-law.
Nice for you. I saw the card and the flowers that you sent my mother.
Oh, well, that was a given. As I hear it, isn't she any better?
Seems there's not much kept private round here.
Well, my wife is a friend of the doctor's wife. After all, one worries about people, doesn't he?
Would you let me know then when my mother's condition starts to improve?
Sorry?
Yeah, that kind of represents a HIPAA violation, to be quite honest. Like, you're not supposed to talk about how a patient is doing with anyone but the patient and their fucking family. Like, fucking yikes.
What do you reckon? Who do you think murdered Fuller?
Well, the cops already have a suspect.
That's crazy. It wasn't her.
I hope so, too. And I also hope they keep it quiet about where she was staying.
And that's all you're worried about?
Now listen here. My whole family's welfare depends on this hotel. You know what my daughter's tuition fees in Switzerland cost?
There's an innocent girl sitting in jail. That interests me more than your daughter's college fees.
Oh, forgive me, you're right. But if Miss Morgan is innocent, which is what we all assume, then the truth will soon come to light.
Oh, I'll bring it to light, all right. Whatever it costs.
Also, the thing is, like, if the cops get desperate enough, they'll just take whatever suspect they have and go, oh, that's it! They must have been the one who did it! And then not look any further.
You got a seagull problem here?
I wouldn't call it that. They kind of come with the coast. It's just, it would be nice if they kept away. In my opinion, they ought to be out on the ocean, or on rocks on the coast, but not on my veranda. They've lost their fear of humans, and the hotel guests are always feeding them, especially with bits of fish. And then at some point the guests leave, and I'm left with a flock of seagulls on my veranda. They wreck the cushions, and oh, well.
They crap on your tables?
Well, I wouldn't have put it like that myself, but yes.
He doesn't like me. Yeah, it's fine. Not everyone has to like me. But his veranda is still mine. My veranda.
The weather isn't going to be suiting to your guests.
Oh, shit.
And to be honest, right now I'm quite happy there's not so many guests in the hotel. You know why? With the incident.
Have the cops sealed off Miss Morgan's room?
They were here first thing this morning. Got me out of bed, they did. I was worried that they'd pull the whole room apart. Took a whole lot of photos and fingerprints. You know, like in a movie.
But they didn't.
The captain had a look around the room, made a few notes, and told me that nothing should be touched. But after 10 minutes, he was off again, without taking anything with him.
So are they coming back again?
I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that the captain was looking for anything in particular. He just wanted to take a look around.
so there could definitely still be clues hidden in the room. I need to be able to get a look around in there, and I'll be a lot more thorough than the captain.
On, that's what the bread is for. Fuck you and your veranda.
Gotta break up the bread, or else it's gonna make food for just one bird. I'll press a little around here.
Just called my cat quiz. My brain is like, poof, it's fine. It's just brain dead hours. Here they come. Feed, my pretties, feed. I'm curious.
Behind this are the private rooms.
That must be like families.
Well, I can go up.
Oh.
Well, I can go up the stairs, but without the room key.
Oh. Cat must be a burb. See, apparently a quiz now eats cords and bits of cheese off the floor. I mean,
Got it.
not
For room number 5.
not entirely inaccurate. You know, 5-second rule exists. Except for the cords. I don't eat cords. Not since the incident.
What's this then?
What'd you find? A
I
bug?
don't believe it. A microphone. A listening device. The bastards bugged Angelina. There's no cable on it. It must have a little transmitter, but such a tiny transmitter can't have much of a range.
What?
That means there has to be an amplifier or a more powerful transmitter around here.
Why do these games make us commit so many crimes? Because logic and reasons.
Nice work. There were skilled craftsmen across the whole region all those years back. They brought all their experience and designs from Europe and supplied the whole of the states from here. This isn't exactly my taste. She only drank non-alcoholic drinks in the diner yesterday. Angelina is about as good with alcohol as I am.
Alright, it's probably in here then. It's the only thing we can look at
The
now.
ventilation shaft could be a good hiding place for a radio set. I bet the hole leads right up to the roof. I knew it. A radio set. The bug only needs to transmit a few yards, and then this powerful set amplifies the signal and sends it on to wherever.
Can we put
Apart from that, there's nothing else.
Okay, can't we put this back? Damn it, Darren. Well, I
That's
know.
a postcard of Biddeford. It's very useful for getting from one part of town to the next.
Where have you come from? What do you think you're doing?
You
Can't just march through the rooms. This is a discreet, familial hotel. Where is the key for room 5? Miss Morgan's room. You've got it. Give it here, immediately. Don't let the police hear about this, for heaven's sake. never want to see you here again!
Okay, bye.
If you just...
Don't!
Man, was he upset or what? Doesn't matter. I've got everything I wanted and I don't need to go back into the hotel again.
This is discreet familial chat, people. And that's how I'm modding bands from now on. Ha. Also, hold on. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Maybe not that far down. Squaw! Ugh, that's still a bit loud. Oh well. I noticed, like, my mic was peaking a little bit, so I lowered the decibel. Is that the Silent Hill 2 hotel? Ha. No. But it certainly looks like it could be. Alright. Let's see if we can bug Eddie.
If Eddie really is a radio expert, I should talk to him rather than...
Oh. Eddie! Help us out, man.
There was something else.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
The police are looking for a man called Reginald Borris. He was hiding in a side street next to your shop. Did you notice anything?
If I noticed a little punk like that, I'd have given him an earful.
That I can believe. You're an expert on radio equipment, right? Can you tell me what this is?
Who the hell?
Darren. Can you help me or not? It's important.
Well, that's a plain old transmitter. Cheap Asian trash.
I found that thing in a ventilation shaft in a young woman's hotel room. What kind of range does this thing have?
Not far. If it's used in a room, a couple of miles at best.
And it's not possible to find out where the receiver is, right? That doesn't help at all. Damn.
I know all the hams in the area, and none of them would hide that kind of thing in a ladies' room.
But
I intercepted some strange Morse code last night. Long wave, just after 1800 hours. Someone knew. He said something about a girl who is now safe. He also said he'd be back in touch today at 1800 hours.
that could have been Reginald Borris.
A foreigner?
Yes. And apart from that, perhaps Old Fuller's murderer. And someone who wants to frame an innocent party.
And you want to stop that? Well, maybe there's a spark of decency in you yet.
Fuck
Can we
you.
track down Reginald if he transmits again at 1800 hours?
Well, you bet. With directional antennas. I got one here. We'll have to build another one. We'll get his bearings from 2 different points, and then bang! We got him.
What do you need for it?
Oh, well, let me think. I've got a radio here. We can use that. I need a metal tube, a copper wire, at least a meter, and you'll need headphones and a compass to get the bearings right. You bring me that stuff, and I'll build you the direction finder. And hurry! There ain't much time till 1800.
1800 hours. That's 6 p.m., right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Wait. I know 1400 is 2 o'clock. So add 4 hours. Yeah, so that is still 6 o'clock. So first we gotta go home and raid Mom's telescope and her headphones.
Alright then. I need the compass. I'll have to sacrifice the telescope.
Okay, headphones. Now the question becomes, where the fuck do we get a meter of copper tubing?
I'll just borrow it.
I mean, I would have been fine if the whole game was just Darren and Eddie solving crimes, to be honest. You know what? That'd be pretty fucking funny. Let's see. There has to be, like, a meter of copper wire back here somewhere, right? Right? Oh, can we get this metal bar back?
That'll be just right for the directional transmitter.
Okay, not like they're gonna stop me from breaking in here again.
A timeless, plain and simple 80-watt bulb.
Classic. Oh. Dark room. Like, it's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Okay, or not. Ooh, TV set.
Yesterday, when I was tidying up the sales room, there were all these stupid afternoon talk shows on. It almost made me go crazy.
Hmm.
I'm not interested in the cash deal.
Walks all the way over here just to say that. Fuck you, Darren. And okay, Chicky, I'll let you know. Let's see. Oh.
The door's been sealed by the police.
Oh, okay. I just want to double check. I guess where would I get that copper wire from, Chicky? Cause like I'm outside of Fuller's store and Eddie's shop, I am genuinely kind of confused. Oh. Oh no.
Huh. I won't be able to take the whole light chain, but perhaps I can cut out part of it.
Fuck damn it, Darren. Thank you, Chicky.
Alright then. There's no choice. I need the copper wire.
The smooches. Damn it, Darren.
And? You got everything?
No, not yet.
Well, get going. Metal tube, bare copper wire, headphones and compass.
I've
Not
got a
much-
cable here. Will that work instead of a copper wire?
No, you'll have to strip it.
Okay.
A piece of bare cable about 3 feet long.
Heck.
I'll cut into the plastic insulation and pull it back carefully. And now I have a real nice piece of copper wire.
Okay. Alright, Eddie, we got it.
Here are all the things for the direction finder.
Very good. I'll build it up right away. But, first the theory. You take the receiver down to the coast, somewhere near the hotel. You turn on the radio, I'll set everything up, and don't fiddle with it. Then
Okay.
you turn the antenna slowly and listen for where the Morse code signal is the loudest. Look at the compass and write down the bearings and degrees where the antenna is pointing.
Good.
I'll do the same here with my receiver. Then we'll plot the bearings on this here map. Transmitter's located where the lines cross, understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let me get on with it.
Yes, sir.
So, let's see.
Uh. Oh God.
I got it. Back to the junk shop.
Okay.
And? Do you have a bearing?
Yes, sir. Bearing at 73 degrees.
Very good. My bearing is 90 degrees. Go on. Plot the bearings.
Let's see. Your shop is here, and you had a bearing of 90 degrees. I was roughly here. This damn... Of course!
What is it?
A boat! Borris has got a boat. That's why no one here knows him, and why the police didn't find him. The lines cross a few hundred yards from the coast, about 2 miles to the east.
Good work. Now you need a boat. One of those lobster fishermen owes me a favor. You can use his.
Sick.
And what should I do with it?
Sail out there, of course.
And serve myself up for a fight with Reginald Borris on his ship?
Didn't you hear the message? He plans on coming back into town again tonight, looking for you.
Oh God.
That's what he said? Huh, I must have missed that.
Well, go on then. You don't get many opportunities to be a hero.
I trust the police least of all. I'd rather get hold of the evidence of Angelina's innocence myself. And this time, it'll all be watertight.
Yes. Damn, we're just hop, skipping, and jumping. We're on a boat.
A wooden paddle that looks pretty heavy. Why would you need something like that on a sailboat? I don't know much about sailboats, but I think this thing is called the boom. That's the thing that smacks unwary people on the head, knocking them overboard. I don't know much about sailboat. I don't know much about... Life jackets, a lifesaver, a few ropes, a buoy, and a gas can. Nothing of use at the moment.
What about that box? Oh.
Nothing of use.
Okay. I guess we just go to the lower deck then.
The lamp is screwed to the ceiling. If it was just lying around somewhere, it might fall over in rough seas.
Oh. Okay.
A frame sheet of handmade paper. You can hardly read the writing, and there's some kind of wildly painted lines over it. The road to El Dorado is written at the bottom. Isn't that in South America?
Almost done with chapter 2. Okay.
A flip-up seat with a lock on it. The lock doesn't seem particularly strong. Nah, I'm not gonna get...
Okay. So we'll have to find the key in here somewhere.
the pictures of a big sailboat on a stormy sea. Maritime romanticism. There are hinges on one side of the frame. A safe. Hopefully it contains a few answers.
But we
They're
don't.
photos of me. They're all from yesterday, me walking around town. This is me leaving the store. And here I am going to the hotel. And here I am with Angelina in the diner. Huh. That picture's been taken through the window. That Reginald fella must have been creeping about the whole time. They're photos of me. Huh.
Okay.
Huh. I'll take them. Even though they'll probably be of no use. Cardboard folder. It looks really new. There's an A on the front. Cardboard folder. Huh. At the front of the folder is a small piece of transparent foil with lines on it. Strange. I'll take it with me.
Okay.
What else have we got here? Photos of Angelina. Some of them are clearly quite old. She can't be more than 13 or 14 years old in this one. Here she is as a kid. Huh. A note. New York, Boston. Perhaps that's her route? Yes. This proves that Borris has been following her for a while. I'll take the folder. Let's see. Wow, this is a cool model. Huh. What have we here? A file titled Willow Creek. I don't believe it. Why the hell does Reginald Borris have pictures on his computer of a place where my mother regularly receives money? Something very strange is going on here. I'll take it with me later. First, I need... What the hell? What links Borris with Willow Creek, and what's my mother got to do with it?
What's she got to do with it? Got to do with
The
it?
cupboard looks like it's made of burl wood. But it can only be really a thin veneer. Otherwise, it'd be too heavy and expensive.
Open it.
Alright. A few maritime maps, tools, screws, and measuring instrument. And... a key.
Alright, I have a suspicion of where that goes. And it completely changes what key it is.
That must be the ship's power generator. I guess the batteries are normally charged using a cable at the harbor. The generator's probably just meant for emergencies. Better not now. Better not now. Better not now.
I see. Well, let's use that here.
It might fit. Let's see.
Oh.
The foil fits perfectly. It shows a route around the southern tip of Africa. The route is southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, and northwest. Here's a windrose that you can turn. I guess the idea is the same as with Fuller's safe. But unfortunately, I don't have a stethoscope with me to listen to the mechanism.
Yeah, I should have wrote down the thing.
Nothing.
Did we write it down? Yeah, here we go. Go, gadget, notebook, and pen. Oh. Oh shit, thank you, Chicky. Southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast, northwest.
That was the right combination.
Alright, what's in the box?
A ring with an eye-catching symbol on it. Looks a bit Celtic. A tree or something. It's not gonna help me, though. A floppy disk. Labeled with Biddeford and today's date. That looks more like a clue. I should have a look at what's on it straight away. If the disk doesn't contain any critical information, then I have to keep searching. Either way, I should get a move on. I don't know how long Borris is gonna stay on land. There's nothing else in it.
Let's see what's on it. We were gonna steal his laptop anyway.
Damn, what's wrong now? The battery's dead. Alright.
Well, it's a good thing we uncovered this handy-dandy generator.
Completely dry. I need to pour in some gas.
Fuck damn. They really making us work for it, huh?
Somewhere here was... I'd rather leave it. It's clearly too unwieldy for me.
Okay, Darren. I get the feeling we're gonna need that in a moment. That or we're gonna end up getting bonked. Not gonna see Borris coming and then whoop-pow! Get a bonk on the back of the head.
Alright. Ready for the next try.
Oh, pretty.
Very good. But hopefully no one can hear the noise.
Yeah, hopefully no one can hear the noise, but what's on the computer?
Let's see if there's anything on this disc that'll shed some light on what's going on. Mrs. Michaels' medical records? What the... Mrs. Rebecca Michaels. Second and third degree burns on the hands, arms, and legs. Fractured back, partial cervical fracture, blah blah blah. Due to a bad fall. This entry is from 1973. Right after the car crash. Or rather, an alleged car crash. What does Reginald Borris want with my mother's medical records?
Pat, pat, pat.
Does he know her from her time in England? I'll deal with that later. Let's Let's try and work out the Angelina thing first. Angelina. Hey, Fuller's store. And there's someone standing in the shadows. It's Mr. Biber. He must have found out about the blackmailing and then lost it. And there's Angelina. She's going into the store. Oh, this is the proof. Fuller was already dead when Angelina arrived at the store. Borris saw that Biber had murdered Fuller. Then he must have called Angelina and then the police afterwards. Why did he get her arrested? Was she in the way? In his search for my mother? Or me?
Oh God.
Good evening, Mr. Michaels.
You! Stay away from me!
That's very difficult on such a small boat, wouldn't you say?
What do you want from me?
It's all very complicated, believe me. But we'll have enough time to clear it up. We're both going on a little trip.
I don't think so.
Ah!
Run, Darren!
Damn
Also,
it!
hi, Bean. Welcome in.
Oh!
Oh. Let's see. Restore the autosave that the game considerately made for you and try again. Quite an... Are you reading from the future, Chicky?
Can't we talk about this?
No.
Oh! Oh!
I am very confused.
A wooden paddle that looks pretty heavy.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay.
It was really brave of you to take that guy on.
Yeah. Well, I actually had no other choice.
If you say so. Most important thing is the disc was still okay. You saved me.
I just wish they'd caught Borris.
He'll resurface soon enough.
I should have got back quicker, but the boat wouldn't go any faster. I still don't know what he actually wanted from us. And if you fly back to England on your own, who's gonna watch out for you then?
Oh, it's nice of you to worry. But I've got to go back. And Borris seemed to be after you and your mother, right? Nothing's going to happen to me.
I still wish you'd stay here. Or that I could come with you.
We've been through this already. You have to stay here with your mother until she gets better. You can come and visit me in a few weeks. By then I'll know more about the mysterious Willow Creek.
What? What do you mean?
I'm going to investigate. Willow Creek, Reginald Borris, about the time your mother was at the castle.
Listen to me. You are not gonna do that. Please, keep out of this.
But I'm a historian. Digging into the past is just what I do. Don't worry, Darren. I'm going to miss you. Anyway, I know who could save me if I get into trouble.
Aww.
Darren?
Huh?
They just called from the hospital. You should get over there straight away.
Oh no.
My mom. That's a postcard of Biddeford.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll just go the long way. Run, boy, run! Or I guess in your case, hustle.
Mr. Michaels? It's, the doctor would like to speak to you.
Has something happened?
Just go through, please.
Oh no, not our ma!
Darren,
Where's my mom?
Your mom's heart failed this morning.
What? No, 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 that's impossible.
I really am very sorry.
Mom!
Hello, this is Rebecca Michaels. Unfortunately, I'm not at home at the moment. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Darren? Darren, are you there? He's here, Darren. Reginald Borris is here. I went to Willow Creek. I couldn't resist. Please forgive me. I found out a few things about this place. It seems there's something like a conspiracy here, and I think Reginald Borris is part of it. I saw him today, and now... No. No! Go! Ah! Darren! Help me!
Hello? Hello? Angelina!
Well, fuck! Okay. Chapter 3. Looks like my refrigerator at 5 a.m. Yeah, kinda. Taking what money we have and flying over.
Wakey, wakey. We're there.
So, this is it. The one and only hotel in this godforsaken place. I had to change trains in London and then sit for another 45 minutes in a cab. And now here, I'm in the middle of nowhere. The village of Willow Creek itself is a bit further down the road. But I ought to take a look around here first. Angelina must have checked into this hotel.
Hey, MC, welcome in. What do you mean he's here, Chicky? But also, it's time to save, because that's the end of Black Mirror 2 for this round of, video game times. Oh no, you mean him! Not Murray! No! That's what we're calling this save. Okay, but you said it right after I came in. Nah, Chicky doesn't hate you. She hates Murray with a deep passion, though. Understandably so. But, we'll have to deal with all this next time on Black Mirror 2Z.